Hi ladies, it's Julie from the Fat Girl's Guide to Running. Happy Christmas! Okay, so usually at this time of the year we start to think about the future, about how different next year is going to be. We think, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to get fit, I'm going to be happy. But before we start thinking about those goals for next year, I want you to think about this year. What have you achieved? What have you learned? How will you take what you've learned this year and move it into next year? For me, I guess what I've learned is to face your fears. At the start of this year, I was training for the Brighton Marathon. I was doing Weight Watchers, still struggling to lose weight, to find balance in my life, to find a place where I could be happy. And I went to see my doctor and he told me I was too fat to run. And it was at that point that I realised that maybe I would never be slim enough to be considered a runner. But rather than let that defeat me, I decided this would be my mission, to make running an acceptable sport for plus size women, or women who are on a journey somewhere in terms of their weight loss. 2015 is going to be an awesome year. I can just feel it. In terms of the Fat Girl's Guide to Running blog, we've got some incredible plans to take the world by storm. In January, you'll see some information about the Clubhouse. The Clubhouse is going to be the world's first virtual running club for plus size women, and I'm incredibly excited about it. And then in the spring we are going to launch a crowdfunding campaign to raise the funds we desperately need to take one big fat run out there on the road. But for you, what are your plans? What are your goals? How are you going to make 2015 different from every other year? I don't want you to make a New Year's resolution. I want you to make a new life resolution. And I don't care whether you lose weight or put on weight. I don't care if you run a marathon or don't run a marathon. But what I do care about is your happiness. And I think that is what we should be focusing on this year. So for 2015, let's make it our happiest year. Let us not think about running in terms of weight loss. Let's think about running places that make us happy. Let's find kit that fits, that makes us feel great. Let's find running buddies that encourage us and support us and make us feel good. You know, and let's share those experiences with each other when we find that happiness. You know, when I look about all the stuff that's in the media at the moment about weight loss, obesity, the fact that 70% of the UK are not doing enough exercise, I think we're all on this quest not to be skinny, but to be happy. And sometimes the media show us that to be happy you have to be a certain size. I know that's not the case. You know, I'm probably the happiest I've ever been. I'm doing a job that I love. I've got a beautiful, beautiful family, and I have just thousands and thousands of amazing women in my life. So why wouldn't I be happy? So what? I've got more weight on my body than other people. You know, do I care? No, I don't. 2015 for me is going to be about making sure that each and every day I do something for me that makes me happy. Running makes me happy, okay? I hate it at the time, but after I've finished, I feel like I could conquer the world. And that's what the message that I want to give to you today, my Christmas message, is don't worry about what the scales say about your weight. Don't worry if you've gone up to a size 16 jeans and you prefer to be in a size 14. That's not what's going to make you happy. Happiness comes from in here when you feel that your life is balanced. When you don't feel guilt because you've had a chocolate biscuit. You know, I want you to approach 2015 in a completely different way. Let's stop starting again. Let's stop on a Wednesday saying, oh, I've blown the diet now, I'll have to wait till Monday. Enough of that. Life is too short to be wishing it away. I spent 20 years of my life trying not to be fat. And this year, I've realised for me, fat is where it's at. And I'm not saying that for you, you have to keep your weight or be the same weight as me or same size. Your balance, the place that you find yourself happiest at, I can't tell you what that is. But what I can tell you is that regardless of what size you are, you're beautiful and you have so much to offer this world. So I just want to wish every single one of you an amazing, amazing Christmas, and I hope you have an incredible 2015 and that you share that journey with us at the Fat Girl's Guide to Running. So Merry Christmas and see you in 2015. Mwah.